Good morning. This is Coach Brene. I'm Program Manager for the Bay City facility, and this is our Teens and Adults virtual lesson number 18. Very good to see you guys again today. And a lot of things that we're going to be working on today are very applicable martial arts in bad spots. Now, what we're going to be working on is Muay Thai today, and it's a lot of mixed martial arts and practical things. So I want to kind of go through the steps. And a lot of these moves that you can continue to work and move around the yard, I want you to have some open space to exercise with today. So to begin, we're going to start with our jab cross 360 rear kick. So this kick is a really good one, or this combination I should say, is a very good combination to begin with, to get stretched, to get warmed up. So I like to stay moving. I like to get into my stance, so lead leg, rear leg, hands by my cheeks. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be moving, doing my shadow boxing, kind of fixated on a target maybe, just kind of in my own zone. And from here, we're going to do our jab, cross, and then from here, we're going to immediately snap off a 360 rear kick. We're going to spin like a top on our lead leg, kicking all the way around, trying to throw maybe a body or a head kick. So again, jab from our lead side, cross from our rear side. I kick, back around. So this is a quick, fast combination. So 1, 2, kick, around. 1, 2, kick, around. Excellent. Now from here, we're going to get down. We're going to do some bicycle. So getting down on the ground, we're going to ride the bicycle, pushing the pedals out, and we want to keep our bodies moving. So I want to keep the intensity up. I want to keep, well, my heart rate up, really. So makes sense. Keep it moving. Very good job. Now we're going to take our legs, we're going to put our hands back, and we're going to push up, just bringing our booties up off the ground. Very good. Now we can take and cross our leg over like we're going to do a triangle. Good. Good. Excellent. One more time. Good, and we're gonna get back right up. Now, we're gonna stay moving. We're gonna work on our elbows. So elbows 1 through 3 today are kind of the bread and butter of the elbows. The 3 that you will probably use in most situations, and a lot of them are kind of finishers from there, but the idea is we can use our guard stance to our advantage. So if we don't have a lot of space, we're pushed up against a wall, we're in a bad spot, elbows can be like a knife that we can use to cut across and really injure somebody. So when we do our one elbow, my lead side leg is forward, obviously. My lead side elbow, an arm, is a goalpost. My rear side elbow is going to come across my body. That's my one elbow. So I make an L with my hand. My hand comes to my armpit. I bring my elbow across my body. So 1. Again, 1, 1. This is a very applicable attack. If there's an enemy directly in front of us, we can put it across their face, aiming for the eyes, nose, ears, trying to hit a vital spot to get them back, to stun them, to create space to escape. So moving forward, we have our 1. Now let's say someone is at our 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They're behind us, they're kitty corner, diagonal behind us. Now, we're gonna turn our head, we're gonna look, face the target. So our one elbow came across our body. This one's coming straight back from our 1. This is our 2. So, again, we have our 1 elbow. This one comes back to our 2. So, 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. So, moving forward, we're going to continue that trend of moving backwards into our 3. So an enemy's coming from our 6 o'clock straight behind us, we can turn, open our hips. So I like this from my stance. Take my rear leg, I turn it, I open it up, so now I kind of have a right angle here between my legs. I can turn and rotate to get that 3 elbow off. So 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. So if you have a pad or a bag or someone who can hold a pad, a bag, or even a couch cushion, have them hold it for you applicably, safely. You know, obviously don't have them hold something that you could just explode and blow through. But be real with your partner and be the coach. Have someone hold it for you, and you can hit and strike a little bit. It makes a really big difference when you actually can hit something with one of those elbows. You can move around the yard and swing all you want, but until someone holds it for you, it's a little bit different to give you that real feedback. Once again, we have 1, 2, 3. So, moving forward. Today, I wanted to work on our side kick. Now, the side kick is a very powerful kick. It's what a lot of people use to break boards. It's what a lot of people use to do targeted strikes on the opponent. But the idea is we're using the blade of your foot, the side of your foot. And if a lot of us aren't very balanced or coordinated for that matter, use a wall to post up against and work on this. This is kind of like a ballerina or a dancing technique, but we can chamber, bringing our knee up. We can turn our leg over, and then we can strike out, retract our leg back, bring it down. This is a great hip flexor workout. It works our hips, our legs, but it really helps us get that muscle memory of doing this kick. So if you're new to side kicks, really practice these techniques, post it up before you start running around the yard, because you could really get tired and you might not be quite ready with your hips. So, ready? We're gonna bring our knee up. I pull my toes, I like to keep my toes down until then if I have to maybe stop an attack. And then from there I pull my toes back. I turn my leg over. I strike out. I retract back. I push down. Switch, working both legs. Boom, 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 boom. Again, switch. Up, out, in, down. Switch. Up, out, in, down. Switch. Up, out, in, down. Very good. Now if you want to continue on working on more hip related workouts, you can do maybe figure eights with your leg, practicing that with your legs, working on your hip rotation, or you can just hold your leg out. See how long you can hold it out. But realistically, you want this to be horizontal. You want your leg and hip to be flat, everything to be nice and level at that point. But moving forward, some combinations to throw on our shadow boxing, maybe to throw on some pads to move around the yard with. We can do our jab, cross, hook, rear kick. Again, I like to move around the yard. I like to add in pivots, turns, maybe even some bobs and weaves. But I want to be unpredictable. I want to keep my chin down, my eyes up. Add some bobbing. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. One more time. 1, 2, 3, kick. Excellent. So we can even go into our elbows. 1, 2, 3. But the idea is I want you to stay moving. Use shadow boxing. The weather's getting better. Use your yard. Use the space that you have available to you. But stay moving. Get your cardio up. Get outside and get some fresh air. But we can continue on and we can push ourselves. And if you really want to practice your side kicks, a great way to practice that and working on our control is if you have a partner, have them hold up a target. Have them make a target on a piece of paper, have them hold it to an applicable height, and you can kick through it. You can work on your elbows even that way. Have someone hold out a target with a piece of paper, you turn, you rip through it. But the idea is we want to work on our reaction time. We want to work on, of course, our level of fitness, but I want to get that muscle memory up, to cut down that reaction time, to make us more responsive, less reaction, more proactive fighters. So we can think before we act. We can think 2, 3 steps before the enemy. So martial artists, I want you guys to really, really think. Be the ones who are like the chess players when everyone else is playing checkers. So Muay Thai is a very destructive martial art. So when you are punching, every punch, you're punching with your hardest strike. Every kick is your hardest kick. So when you're doing your exercise, take it to that next level. And guys, if I don't hear from you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you.